All right. Good afternoon, all. You're welcome to yet another platform series. I am still on the issue of stages of disloyalty. It can be in business, it can be in relationship, it can be in ministry. I have talked about the first one, the first stage, second stage, and let me now mix the third and the fourth stage together so I can clear all this before next week and do something else. All right. The third stage of disloyalty, according to Dark Mills, it says passivity. The first stage is independent spirit, the second stage is offense, and the third stage is passivity. Now, after being offended by someone or by the ministry or by anyone, people start becoming passive. They stop attending and getting involved in activities of the group. They start acting alone. They start doing things. They start acting as if the things going on don't concern them. They start saying things like, let me just tell my own to avoid problem. Let me not do. Before they will say, I don't overdo. These are words you hear from people who have disloyal spirit in them. And most of these things are risen out of inferiority complex. See, the worst set of people you will ever mentor, the worst set of people you will ever lead are this set of people who always feel that somebody is against them, some people are speaking against them. They don't carry their name talk. They always feel that somebody is gossiping about them. So when you have such people as sons and as daughters, you will never see anything that they will learn, because they will see everything you say as an attack to them, because they're inferior. Instead of these ones are the ones who hear from outside. You say what they do with that guy. They advise you. They tell you rubbish about your mentor, about your fellowship. You hear more about your I have so many of my daughters who they will hear from outside. People say, someone told me. Somebody is always telling you. Be careful of people who always tell you, someone told me you are like this. Someone told me we are not doing well. Someone told me. Somebody will always tell you, what were you doing in the midst of them? But you will not say what you. Inferiority complex. There's not being passive. Jeremiah 4:48 verse 10 says, cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth his sword from blood. Your mate can be going to battle and you keep your sword by your side because somebody offended you. Your mate can be winning soul and you keep your own word of God in your mouth because somebody offended you. Not be us they do. Not be you are doing nobody, you are doing yourself. Because when you serve God, you get a blessing. Because when you raise your sword, you even defend yourself. When you just keep your sword by you and refuse to speak because somebody offended you, this is a war. This is a battleground. You don't sit down and sit quiet and keep quiet because somebody offended you. You might be killed in the battlefield. Don't just relax. You are not doing business for anybody. They are still paying you salary. Why will you get angry at your boss? Anyhow, you get offended. You stop doing the things you ought to do at work. You are doing nobody. Do your best anywhere you find yourself and leave the rest. Whatever they say is their business. Forget about them and do your thing. Now, Bible says in 2 Samuel, it says, and Absalom spoke unto his brother Ammon, neither good nor evil. For Absalom hated Ammon because he had forced his sister Tamar for sex. Now, second verse now says, now Absalom had commanded his servants, saying, mark ye now when Ammon's heart is merry with wine, and when I say unto you, smite, then kill him. Now this was Absalom that got offended because his own stepbrother raped his own sister. For 2 years, he was passive. He was quiet. Somebody can keep quiet at you, whether good or bad. They didn't speak to you. They just pretend and watch you flow. They will hit you at the slightest time you ever expected. Someone left a wedding because he said that since 10 years ago he made a vow that he would teach this girl a lesson on the wedding day. They can take 10 years, they can take 5 years to teach you a lesson. May God open your eye to see disloyal people under you. Don't wait until you need them the most in your concert. You need them the most in your program. You need them the most in your business, and they will just frustrate you. They will frustrate you because they have planned you. Number 4, where you will know or you will sense someone has disloyal spirit. When they start becoming critical, they criticize everything and anything they see. The things right before, they start criticizing now. Mark that person, he is a rebel. You preach, you drink water, it's too bad. It's not good. You do this, they will anything you do, they will condemn. They will criticize. Example,